Hey there, Joe Fear here. All right, so first off, have you seen this cool background? Yeah, my sister painted that. Super cool, makes me feel like I'm in the wilderness. I'll do some cool scenes up here very shortly for you. But I wanted to actually tell you about something that was super cool that happened recently as we were looking through our list of customers for ThriveCart. So we sell that. It's a great checkout platform for any of your funnels, products, even physical products, all that fun stuff. Check it out. Totally cool. But we were looking through the names of people who have purchased our product, and one of them was Mike Michalowicz. And he's well known for something called Profit First, his methodology for essentially saving a percentage of money in all these different accounts so you can pay yourself first and not be basically stuck with no money at the end of the month or week or whatever it is after you pay your bills, employees, all that fun stuff. Highly recommend it. Go check it out. Profit First. It's a book. He also has a podcast, which we are going to be on very shortly. But let me just tell you this story. Is the whole thing is he bought ThriveCart from us. So, we have ads everywhere. We have a blog at Get ThriveCart. Super cool. But so I saw that name and I was like, holy crap, it's Mike Michalowicz. I know my bookkeeper is like a super fan of him, which is kind of funny. But he's also a big guy in terms of small business owners, because a lot of people use his methodology. So we're like, well, crap, I'm gonna have to reach out to him because just to thank him for one. So what I did, and the whole idea is like, hey, let's get him on the podcast. Duh, that's it's good credibility, it's great branding. He's also a great voice to speak on a whole bunch of cool topics. A lot of stuff we can go over. So that's pretty much what we did, or what I did was to essentially I shot him a cold email and I basically said, hey, can I help you with some ThriveCart stuff? I just noticed that you purchased through us. I've read your book, Profit First. I love it. I implemented the strategy, albeit horribly. Definitely admitted that to him. So it was super cool. And so I sent it late the night before, and the next morning he got back to me immediately. And it was super cool because he was like, hey man, that's great. Can you, definitely help us out. I'll send you the contact from my assistant. You can kind of work with her to get stuff started. And then also, hey, do you want a copy of my pre-released book, Clockwork? Right there. And I'm like, sure, super cool. Let's do it, man. And so he sent it out, and literally a few days later, we had 2 copies of this. One is also in Matt's office now, but it's pretty amazing. I'm not talking about the book now, so I'm gonna. But the whole thing is that we totally just reached out cold. We're looking at the transactions and people who were going through our system and starting a conversation cold. So it's kind of funny that, when I talked to his assistant, she actually was like, yeah, he thought it was actually a stock email at first that you were sending out. But then, we read a little closer and you said that, hey, you read Profit First, you were thanking, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, oh no, this is a legit email, start a conversation with him. So, yeah, so that's what's happening. It's just with that simple reach out with a little bit of follow up, looking at your transactions, you'd be surprised who's coming in and buying your products. It might not be people but at least do a little research into these names. I mean, maybe go to Google, Facebook, and plug in their name, figure out what business they're associated with, if they're an author, if they're a speaker, expert, whatever. They might have some cool stuff that you can collaborate on, or you can help them out with, and maybe grow a relationship there. In this relationship, we thought it would be cool we weren't even expecting to get a book, but hey, it's icing on the cake. But we booked him on our podcast already, so in a month or so, we'll be chatting with Mike, and also he asked us to be on his podcast. So no brainer, he's had huge names on his Profit First podcast, and we're going to be on there in a couple months. So that's it, and there's cool stuff that happens if you reach out. So go check it out. Maybe start looking through your transactions, or even if you're an affiliate, look through those transactions. It's good stuff. There could be some gold in there. All right, till next time, take care. Bye. Hi there. Thank you for
Just leave it. Just keep rolling.
All right, yeah. This guy, yeah. It's yeah. Hey, thanks for watching that quick tip. It was amazing. You're amazing. And to get more from us, basically the best place is to sign up for the Weekly Profit.
Theweeklyprofit.com. I really should have put it on the whiteboard, huh? That would have been smart.
Yes, you should, but we're not that smart. So it's at theweeklyprofit.com. It's basically a little digest email that we sent one per week, and you'll see all the cool stuff from that week, totally free stuff that you'll love. If you love these, you'll love that. Theweeklyprofit.com. You'll get some stuff from that guy as well, and we'll see you later. Bye. Thank you.